Alright guys, what's going on? It's Cynical. Welcome back to another video. Today for you guys, I wanted to do a bit of a deep dive into Kingdom Hearts VCast. It is 2022. Honestly speaking, I didn't think I would ever be talking about this game again. I have done some videos on this in the past, but here we are, because over the past 2 years, there has actually been a lot more footage of this game hit the internet. It's very obscure to say the least, and just for those of you who don't know what this is a very real, very official Kingdom Hearts game that released for mobile phones back in 2004 for Japan and 2005 for the United States, specifically on Verizon mobile phones. Now, of course, we know what mobile phones are like back during that era. The old flip phones and whatnot, they weren't that capable of that much. Other than like maybe playing Snake or something like that. So to see a Kingdom Hearts game running on a mobile phone from that era really is quite impressive, even though this is absolutely hard to look at. But yes, this is very real. It was not developed by Square Enix, and I would probably assume that Square Enix like to pretend that this thing doesn't exist. It is its own thing, it's self-contained, it has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts as we know it. Do not worry, no, Tetsuya Nomura hasn't hidden some kind of in-depth lore or some plot point or something that we have to know about in order to understand the Kingdom Hearts series. I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it was developed primarily by Disney. Square Enix had nothing to do with it. Now, there's a lot of unknown when it comes to VCast, mainly because this is to be considered a game that is currently lost. A bit of it is preserved, and it's cool to see that over the past 2 years, more footage of this game has hit the internet. We're almost up to a point now where you can pretty much view the entirety of the game on the internet here on YouTube. Hence the reason why I'm doing this video, because I kind of want one mega video here so that people can like dip in and see most of what there is to see towards this game. The only thing we're currently missing now is the Wonderland segment of the game. The game is comprised of 4 worlds: Swashbuckler's Island. I have no idea. Maybe that's going to be some like new Quadratum world. Maybe they'll touch upon Swashbuckler's Island in a future Kingdom Hearts game. I got no idea. Wonderland, Agrabah, as well as Maleficent's castle. This is the story synopsis over on the wiki. Sora, Donald, and Goofy and Jiminy Cricket are traveling across the universe in the gummy ship when they decide to go to sleep. Alright, nice. While they're driving the gummy ship, they decide to go to okay, continuing. They put the gummy ship on autopilot. That is just the worst decision ever. Like, why would you do that? And in their sleep, a strange creature creeps undetected into the vessel and subsumes Sora's dreams. When he wakes up, he is shipwrecked on a deserted island called Swordsman Island. It's like Swashbuckler's Island, I believe. And Donald and Goofy are nowhere to be found. His goal is to find his friends and leave the island. But even after searching every nook and cranny of the island, Sora cannot find Donald and Goofy, so he builds a raft and leaves the island to find them, in classic Kingdom Hearts 1 fashion. So that gives you like a really basic idea as to what this is, I suppose. My god, yeah. Right here is the main menu of the game. Look at that absolutely gorgeous Sora. Oh my god. Yeah, beautiful, man. He's never looked more defined. Now, I should probably mention that this should not be confused with the Kingdom Hearts mobile game that came out back in like, what, 2009, I believe. Kingdom Hearts Coded, which eventually ended up receiving a remake known as Recoded. That, of course, is an official Square Enix product that is important to the game's canon. VCast is not. The original Coded, though, is also another Kingdom Hearts game that is sort of lost at the moment. There is not much footage on the internet at all towards that game. It was only exclusively available on Nokia N-Gage, I believe, over in Japan, hence the reason of Square Enix ending up remaking that game for the Nintendo DS. What I would do to see the entirety of the original Coded, man, that would be incredible. So the first thing I want to do is quickly show you guys some of this game's soundtrack. Thanks to the 13th Vessel, he was able to uncover some of the files for this game, including ripping the sounds out of the game and uploading them to the internet, as well as even doing a model showcase as well. Parts of the game have been recovered, but in order to play it, it's a little bit of a different story. There has been someone that has successfully been able to actually play the game through something known as Zeebo, a 3G phone game box thing that you can hook up to your TV. Apparently, this dude had to do some reverse engineering, but it's going to be thanks to him that we're able to see some more footage of VCast today. So this is of the very first level in the game. Yeah. Yeah. Swashbuckler's Island. Swashbuckler's Island V3. Yeah, just from the music alone, you can tell this is not a game by Square Enix. It's definitely not Yoko Shimomura doing the composing here. Yeah, this sounds like a tune from like a Nintendo 64 or PlayStation 1 platformer. Yeah, okay, I know what this reminds me of. I've been trying to think of like, what do these themes kind of remind me of? It reminds me of the themes from RuneScape. That right there sounds very similar to something like the KrZ theme. Shout out to the real dudes who played RuneScape back in the day. Real ones, man. So let's take a look at some actual gameplay. Shout out to KrZ One for providing us with most of the gameplay, showing us all of the levels, aside from, of course, Wonderland. There is no footage of that. And in regards to the very final level of the game, Maleficent's Castle, a big shout out to Negitive Space. This is very recent, only uploaded on April 17th, 2022. We have never seen the final level of this game before up until now. We have a whole hour's worth of footage right here. So shout out to Negitive Space. And I mean it when I say this is a Kingdom Hearts game designed for old flip phones from 2004. That is just hilarious. So first up we have Swashbuckler's Island. So this is the very beginning of the game right here. The worlds even had their own world logos too, which is very interesting. So here we go. So like Sora's in a dream essentially. Due to some, I don't know, being or something infesting his dream. Wow, okay, is that Anti-Sora? Damn, dude. Man's asleep? God, like, these visuals are a sight to behold. Like, PlayStation 1 games and even N64 games look so much better. Keeping in mind, this is for phones during 2004. Honestly speaking, I gotta say, I used to do quite a bit of gaming on my old Samsung flip phone. I had to rummage through some stuff, but I shit you guys not, I still have it. Look, no joke, no joke. This is my very first phone, dude. Beautiful. An absolute sight to behold. But yeah, I did a lot of gaming on that bad boy, and I have to be honest with you guys, I never once played a game that looked like this. You know, classic Snake or like 6-bit version of movie games or console games translated somehow into a mobile phone like this from the era. So this is honestly pretty impressive. So straight off the bat, Sora is talking to a parrot. I don't even know. I was on a ship, a spaceship. How did you get here? Ladies and gentlemen, Kingdom Hearts VCast. And like the parrot literally tells him he needs a raft. Pause my name. You need any help? Okay, I couldn't read that, and I don't bother to go back either. So yeah, this is gameplay right here. The HUD, when you're actually playing on the phone, from what I saw in Negitive Space's video, stands out a lot more. It's not actually that small. I think the HUD's so small because this footage is running on that Zeebo 3G Gamebox thing. But oh my god, yeah, and so the running animation, it kills me. It's like Sora has a pile in his pants, or something like that, dude. Like a pile of dukes in his pants. It almost reminds me of the walking or running animation from like an old Rugrats game. Shout out to the old Rugrats games, fantastic games. The frame rate is a little wonky. I'm gonna knock the performance and visuals of this game a lot. Just know that I understand that it is on a 2004 phone. But like, god, it's hard to watch. It's running at like, I don't know, 14 frames or something like that. Still, it's impressive that this thing is even running at all. So here's the combat of the game. I think that Disney really tried to replicate combat from Kingdom Hearts as best they could. Sora's already half dead. I can't imagine like how you'd be able to play this. Like, this is all you've got to work with, dude. You've got a button here that's got up, down, left, right, and you have like the number pad and stuff, but like I I don't know. But they somehow made it work. I mean, is this working? I don't know. He's having to actually reverse. He's literally having to reverse. And that shadow was so quick. All of that moving effort was for nothing. It's taken him a hot minute just to kill 2 Shadow Heartless. He's almost dead. I think he's gonna die. The Shadow's almost dead as well. This is probably one of the most intense Kingdom Hearts moments I think I've ever seen. This combo is mighty impressive as well. Kingdom Hearts V-Cast, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, alright, we kind of got a semi-reminiscent opening chest animation. +7 money, nice. Okay, a kite. Grab. He's gonna fly that kite. He's... Oh, man. You know, I'd love... Oh, my God. Okay, what happened there? Did he... He got the raft? Oh, okay, the roof of that, building is going to be used for the raft. Okay, nice. You know, honestly, I would love to be able to experience this absolute monstrosity for myself. So it's you know, amazing that at least nowadays, finally... we can live vicariously through the footage that we have here on YouTube. Yeah, even the climbing the ladder animation is slightly reminiscent of what it's like in Kingdom Hearts 1. Alright, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, so Sora's in a cave. I believe, is that a save point? Oh, alright. Save point looking okay. Not bad. I wouldn't do that. No, okay. Yeah, he's dead. Here's the death screen. I'm actually impressed. I'm very impressed. They managed to replicate the death screen quite accurately, to be honest. They even went to the trouble of putting platforming in this. It just looks mind-numbing. It just looks mind-numbing. This really goes to show, though, like, how ambitious they wanted this game to be. It still really does take me back, thinking that this is a 2004 mobile phone game. Like, I'm taken back by that fact. But at the same time, when I'm looking at this footage and watching this gameplay roll, I can feel the pain of the person playing this game behind the camera. I really can. It must be the most infuriating experience. Alright, this is gonna be immaculately timed. Just like moving around, like you walk forward and you've kind of like got to turn Sora a little bit and then position him in the direction you want to go. I mean, dude. So we're on top of this strange mountain here. Oh my God, the jump animation. Somehow the Kingdom Hearts 1 jump animation looks even goofy. I didn't even know that was possible. We're on top of a mountain here with heartless crests all around the place. This looks like some kind of puzzle. So there were puzzles in this game. Okay. We gotta lift the barrel, so it makes me think that this game is going to get better use out of the pick-up barrel mechanic than Kingdom Hearts 1 ever did. Because I'm imagining, oh my God, you actually have to back up. Like, reverse, back up. I'm imagining you're gonna have to put the barrel on that button. Now, there was never anything that in-depth with the pick-up barrel system, or crate system, within Kingdom Hearts 1. My dude, okay, if we just stare him towards the barrel, yep, you got it, yes, and then we're gonna chuck that bad boy right there. It doesn't look easy. I feel for him. It doesn't look easy. Alright, attempt 2. Attempt 2. This is it. Alright, no, readjust. No, okay, where are we going here? We're gonna do like a, shot put or something? No? Yes! Success! Oh my God, the frame rate. Look at him. Innocent fool. We got a spoopy Maleficent cutscene. Soon the darkness will engulf him. Just a touch more poison. Poison? Poison? What? What are you... Poison? What are you doing? This is fucking Grundy from Banjo-Kazooie? Poison? Oh my... You want to poison this man? Just use the darkness. God, alright. So part of the idea of this part was to find different gems located around the island. And once you have all 4, you can put them in these like little totems here. And it looks like it creates some kind of portal, which Sora is going to run into. Oh, no, okay, we just learned Blizzard. So there were magics in this game. That I didn't know. It's even got a magic system. That makes sense because there was MP in the HUD. Very good. Okay, and it was a trap. Because of course it was. It was a trap. It give us a magic spell. But there's a bit of a consequence that comes along with it. And now we're in some kind of sludge-filled cave. Oh, we got the sail for the raft. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Combat encounter? Let's see more of this combat. My god. I mean, really, it is impressive enough that it is working. What was that flinch animation? Oh my god, it looks so painful. So painful. You've just got to smack the thin air and hope for the best. Kind of like prop yourself in one position where you think it's gonna work and just swing. That's basically all you can do. Portal is open. Dark Offspring, your time has come. My gift to the great Sora. Yeah, the text is really hard to read. It's like 144p almost. But I'm assuming this is gonna be that like anti-Sora. Oh my god, okay, it is. Boss fight? The Kingdom Hearts V-Cast boss fight? Let's go? Is it like completely mirroring what the, oh my god, it actually is. It's completely mirroring any inputs. How are you meant to win this? Walk him towards the hole, maybe? Walk him towards the hole. So it seems like this game infused a bit of, puzzle solving. Quite interesting. There's not overly too much of that, like, at all when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. He's got the strat down. He's got the strat down. Jump. Ooh. Very good. There we go. Oh. Okay. Noodle of Darkness. Sora's Fall to Darkness. This is some lore, baby. What is this? That passed right through me. A black pain across my heart. What was that? Damn, that face, dude. The Venom of the Heartless? What? Damn, like, this seems darker than what we're used to, man. Maybe Kingdom Hearts V-Cast is, like, the darkest Kingdom Hearts game. You know, like, forget Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories. This could be the darkest Kingdom Hearts game. My god. The Venom of the Heartless? The poison? Like, alright? My god. Okay, oh, Jesus. That frame rate, dude. Oh. It's like a PowerPoint presentation. But yeah, once you collect all of the raft items, you build the raft, and you set sail. I mean, at least in V-Cast, you actually get to see the raft setting sail, right? That was kind of cut short in Kingdom Hearts 1. Alright, so next we have Agrabah. And it starts off with Sora sleeping in some kind of abandoned building from The Sims. What? A wet dream? A scarab and a snake? Wonder what it means. Nothing good. Pain and suffering, I'm assuming. So, okay, nice. Man's stuck? Stuck? Random collision. Okay. Sora's out here in the main street of Agrabah. We got another combat encounter right here with the Shadow. They've accurately done the pots, though. I have to say that. Like, those vases or pots look pretty much just like they do. And also with the treasure chests as well, they look like the treasure chests from Kingdom Hearts 1. It seems like he keeps getting caught on sort of like invisible collision or something. Again, it just looks so frustrating. Oh, okay, pot scorpion. Pot scorpions as well? Okay, so we got a bit of enemy variety. Like, I honestly wasn't expecting to see any other enemy type aside from the Shadow. But it seems like this game can handle a bit. Okay. But yeah, it just, oh my god, it looks just honestly so frustrating. You'll also notice that the enemies have their own health bars that appear down the bottom left. So at least you've got some kind of an indication as to when your 68 swings will stop. Smacking that makes a random rope come out of it. It looks really annoying that they put in like platforming almost into the game. But you know what, like honestly, if this was me playing, ooh, an elixir. If this was me playing back in 2004, I would have eaten this up. Like the amount of time I spent on the Ratchet and Clank, I think it was called Going Mobile game, which is just a simple 2D sort of side-scrolling, very trash Ratchet and Clank game for mobile phones during the time. If I can play that for like hours on end, I would have just eaten this up. A true proper like 3D Kingdom Hearts game. I mean, okay, you know what, less emphasis on true and proper, but like a 3D Kingdom Hearts game for your mobile phone, I would have been all over this junk. Emphasis on junk. So we got some more platforming here. Easy, easy. Steady on. Well done! No, that is impressive. Well done. Damn, dude, they even had like NPCs in this game. That's a shop merchant. Again, he is stuck in a random piece of My God. I really do feel for the dude that's playing this. You're doing us a great service, sir. Hats off to you. Honestly, hats off to you. Like, I really feel like... Is that Slim Cognito from Ratchet and Clank, dude? Out here selling illegal modifications in Agrabah from Walt Disney Animations? VCast be crazy. Oh my God. It's so strange because, like, Sora's, like, quite detailed, to be honest. Like, his model's pretty detailed, but, like, this man, he's like, why is he sitting like that? Like, it's like he's been through some shit. It's so strange. I really feel like right now I am in an alternate reality, watching some kind of, like, PlayStation 1 version of Kingdom Hearts, as if Kingdom Hearts began on the PlayStation 1. Oh my God. Dude, I'm so sorry. You can do it. Keep pushing forward. Like, really, honestly, kudos to you for putting yourself through this. I am taken back that, like, it seemed... My God, that crate is huge. Did that just increase in size? Holy shit. Sora's got them gains, dude. Sora be bulky in VCast. Jacked in VCast. Honestly, though, I'm surprised that, like, VCast actually has more puzzle solving when using, like, the lift-up mechanic than Kingdom Hearts 1 ever did. It's one thing that sort of confused me a little bit about Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, it had the whole option to be able to lift barrels and crates. But aside from, like, one time in the game, which is, like, at the very beginning of the game, used to, get, like, the, I think, Pretty Stone or Protect Chain, I forget. In Destiny Islands, in that little alcove, it's never really used the game. It's like they designed this whole thing in mind for, like, puzzle solving, and they just never used it. But here in VCast, like, I'm assuming this crate is going to be used to get up somewhere. Like, the man can't even see Sora, though. So this level looks pretty big, too. There's a lot of, like, doors that you can go in and out of to, like, go into buildings, out of buildings, that'll bring you into, like, bigger areas and areas that, like, loot backgrounds. So here, Sora's gone into a building, and he's come out here on this, like, little balcony. Down below is the crate Sora had picked up before. He put it down there in that spot. Then he has to pick up this crate here to drop on top of that other crate so that he can jump across onto that canvas. Like, there is literally more puzzle solving here in VCast than in Kingdom Hearts 1. And, like, hey, look, I'm not one for puzzle solving. I don't like me a puzzle game. Having to figure, you know, the Da Vinci Code out. I just don't like it. It's not for me. But I do honestly wish that there was a little bit more. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for this guy. Just a tiny bit more. Maybe like one little thing in each world where you had to, like, pick up the crate and put it down somewhere to jump on top of. I mean, eventually you'd be able to skip those segments due to high jump and, like, glide and stuff. But still, man. There's even a blue Rasfidi in this game. Missing the Heartless emblem, but that's fine. You know, the hardware limitations at the time. Don't blame it. But, like, I'm really surprised that there is an okay amount of enemy variety going on. So it looks like Sora's having to do something here with these dishes or noodle bowl, soup bowl. Actually have to use fire on them. Okay. Okay. Look at that! More puzzle solving. I mean, I suppose the combat of this game is definitely not the strong suit, so they needed another way to sort of take up the player's time. So the best and easiest way to do that would just be, like, kind of simple puzzle solving like this. It's kind of cool to see in a Kingdom Hearts game. Is that a mummy? That's just a straight up mummy, dude. That is a straight up mummy they have here in the Agrabah world. Look at that walking animation. My God, them legs do be flailing. I honestly can't remember. Is there even a mummy that appears in any of the Aladdin movies? They're just like, you know what, fuck it. It seems like it's on theme. Seems like it's on brand. We'll just chuck a mummy in here. Sora, I believe, has collected now the golden scarab. Can place it in this door. And we're off to the realm of mysteries. Okay, so now this must be the lamp. Okay, what? Now we're, like, randomly... this is in the Cave of Wonders, but we were in the city. So, okay, I don't think that this game is really caring about geographical accuracy at all. They're just throwing that out the door. We'll do what we can do. We'll just do what we can do. Do not tell me you now have to do some platforming, doing the leapfrog from rock to rock. This is gotta be the most mind-numbing. Mind-numbing. Although I have to say, like, at least you can sort of accurately get Sora in the right position. It was hilarious enough that Square Enix wanted us to do platforming in the original Kingdom Hearts, let alone here in VCast. So he's just taking the lamp. Everything's going to shit. Here comes the lava. The cave is collapsing. I better get out of here. Yeah, it seems like it's high time. That stuff's hot. Don't get caught in it. You fell into that nonsense back in Swashbuckler's Island. You don't want to know about it again. So as you guys can see, this segment here goes up to about like 49 minutes. So for like a solid 6 minutes, it is just attempting to get across these rocks and dying. I don't blame the dude again. Kudos to you. Thank you so much. You've done an amazing service. But it looks like the platforming side here just gives this guy absolute grief. So we'll skip past that. It looks like we got Genie, an actual like Disney character repairing here. So yeah, Genie summoned for the first time. So it's like retelling the events of Agrabah. I need to see Genie's face. I need to see this model. Okay, he's not looking too bad. That actually wasn't too bad. Honestly speaking. Kinda, okay. We got a brief glimpse right there. Sort of like PS1 Genie. Now we have the Jafar encounter. Even Jafar's model isn't actually looking too bad. I mean, the man does look like he's on tranquilizers. But aside from that, you know, I've got to say, there are areas of this that I'm taken back. Like, I am actually taken back. I mean, the fact that the game is just running at all, looking like this. I mean, it's hard to see a game looking like this in this day and age. But it just really is quite impressive. My God, so this is like an actual boss encounter with Jafar. It looks like you've just got to destroy these crates, kind of phasing through the wall. All right, no worries. I think that swirly stuff that appears is like an indicator to tell you that you can interact with something from the seams. Okay, so you think you've won, you little brat. The fight is far from over. We've destroyed 3 crates, and he's already going into phase 2. He's panicking now. He's like, you think you've defeated me? I mean, no. We destroyed some boxes, but if you're admitting defeat right here... Okay, he turns into snake form. This encounter's looking kind of dope. It's kind of sick. That's kind of radical. Snake Jafar? We didn't get Snake Jafar in normal Kingdom Hearts. Where's our Snake Jafar, dude? I'm really impressed with this Genie model. I really am. I'm very impressed with this Genie model. It's honestly impressive. Damn, Genie with the flex. I'm looking for a dragon's tooth. An antidote, I need to save myself from the shadow side. Oh, so the poison. Okay, it's starting to make sense. Sure, kid, I know exactly where you can find a dragon's tooth. You can just summon a dragon's tooth? Like... Hello? In a dragon. Well, I mean, yeah. Man's talking truth. Bruh! Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? What was that? Was that Donald and Goofy? There is no one that can save Sora now. The Harvests have captured his only rescuers. Oh my god. Goofy, what did they do to you? Donald! Holy shit. The outfits, I mean, aside from Goofy's face, what happened, Goofy? Have they hurt you? What's Maleficent been putting in these potions? It looks like they've kind of got the model down. Again, aside from the physical aspects, but like, the outfit and all that looks kind of spot on. Alright, so this is the very final stage of the game. This is Maleficent's castle. Now, this is being recorded straight from a video camera to the phone. So like I was saying, you're going to hear all of the phone sound effects, which I think adds like a comedic flair to the video, to be honest. So this gives you a better like idea as to like how you would actually play this game. it looks so painful. Oh, what happened? What? Slight seizure? What just happened? He just jumped into him? And big gobble gobble? Here we go, dude. Some insane platforming right here. This game really wants you to do platforming, which I... Yeah, the developers, they were bullies. The parrot's been captured! No, Mr. Parrot from the first level. And you can really tell, like, the frame rate too, with actually seeing it running on the proper hardware. It's chugging. Bone's like, oh man, this is way out of my comprehension. Come on, Timmy, why are you doing this to me? The Intel 0.2 processor is about to combust on itself. This also looks really confusing to navigate as well, because there's a lot of just the same texture going on. The hallways all look the same. There's no real, like, indicator to let you know where you are. I mean, I'd just be running backwards and forwards the whole entire time. But the emphasis, certainly on puzzle solving and platforming, seemed to be this game's strong suit, rather than putting you into combat. Because again, it just couldn't really do it for the type of device it's running on. To give you an idea, though, like, this whole level takes about an hour. Like, a whole hour. And the previous Agrabah one, if we can combine all the time together, it's about like an hour and a half, an hour 40 minutes. I don't think it's because the levels are so long, it's just more so the character is so hard to control, so awkward, that it takes a long ass time to get through these levels. Alright, Sora's come across Donald, stuck in his prison. So I think the idea here is we're trying to free our friends. Maleficent put a spell on the lock. I can't stop the machine. You've got a massive, oversized key that, I don't know, might do something? I don't know. What did you do to my Keyblade? Oh, okay. No, just a little spell to remove the magic, so you may as well surrender. You'll never defeat the darkness now. Okay, no? They made sure it makes sense. I take that back. They're not dropping the ball on the lore here in this game, man. They are onto it. Negative Space has even sped up the scene. Because, yeah, the combat in this game makes me want to slam my head against a cactus several times in the Sahara Desert. Several times. Oh my god, Goofy. 2004 mobile phone hardware did not do you any justice. I mean, Donald is... He definitely looks a lot better than Goofy. Bruh, dude. Dude! Goof! My man! What? Oh my... So this whole segment here is Sora having to ascend up a tower, climbing a bunch of things, jumping from platform to platform. I mean, I just really wouldn't wish this experience on my own worst enemy. Like, I wouldn't. Alright, this is it. This is it. You think you've won? Well, we shall see. I don't know. I think, like, at this point, you're... Okay. Oh, alright, dragon form. I'm like, what? Did she just, like, give up? Is that it? Like, is the game done? So you gotta fight Dragon Maleficent? Damn, alright! The game actually does have boss encounters, which is another thing that surprises me. From the looks of this, too, the Maleficent fight, which, I'm gonna assume is the final boss fight of the game, looks like it's easier than a regular enemy, just mainly because the dragon... Okay, it seems like the dragon stays in one place, for the most part, like it switches sides. I think that's a lot easier to deal with compared to like a shadow that is moving all around the place. There it is. There it is, the final boss of Kingdom Hearts V-Cast, done. Witnessing history today, and so are you guys. This is really incredible. Like, I never thought that I would see any more of Kingdom Hearts V-Cast aside from that 2006 footage we got all those years ago that was uploaded to YouTube. And I thought that was gonna be it. This was just lost in the abyss forever. But here we are, sitting back, seeing the final of the game, the ending portion of the game. That's like crazy, man. Dreams really do come true. Tick that off the bucket list. So Sora obtains the Dragon Tooth so that he can make the antidote to get the corruption out of him. Sora, there you are. Hurry, we're running out of time. It's almost midnight. Man's got a bedtime. Come on, Sora. Jesus.
I've set up the cauldron in the potion room.
Tooth of a crocodile spirit, a giant serpent, and a dragon. Beautiful. You mix it to get... That looks like a bunch of joints being thrown into that cauldron. And it makes sense too, because I was just about to say, and then that makes Mountain Dew. That looks like a thick... He just flames Goofy's hat. Looked like he was making a thick helping of Mountain Dew. And he just, like, jumps into the cauldron. And then he wakes up, finally, in the gummy ship. Back in the gummy ship. Beautiful, he wakes up. Donald, Goofy, I just had the strangest dream. Really? Was it scary? I mean... Man's hat's still on fire. Man's hat's still on fire. Well, there you go. The darkness was driven from Sora's heart before the clock could strike midnight. Even Jiminy's model honestly looks pretty good. Once more, Sora saved his friends and all the worlds from the scourge of the hearts. You know, we really could chuck VCast in somewhere along the timeline. Maybe during like one of the travels between worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1, they chucked the gummy ship on autopilot. Sora fell asleep, and then that's when VCast takes place. But that is it, guys. That is the ending of Kingdom Hearts VCast. Today, we have literally witnessed Kingdom Hearts history. I know history that Square Enix pretend doesn't exist, but history nonetheless. A massive shout out to KrZ One as well as Negitive Space for supplying YouTube with the majority of the Kingdom Hearts VCast gameplay in a quality where it is properly watchable. Yeah, it's insane to see this. It is a part of Kingdom Hearts that we thought was pretty much lost forever. What I'll do is I'll leave the links to the videos in the description down below. There's well and truly over like 2 hours worth of footage. Obviously, I didn't want to include absolutely everything in here, only the good parts. So if you guys want to see more of VCast for yourself and the levels in their entirety, you can do so by clicking them links. Have a guys, I'm Cynical. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Peace.